Y'all, when we moved to Virginia, one of the best features was that we didn't have snow. Now, I am never getting pregnant again, especially after the last time I accidentally got pregnant and ended up in the hospital a few days before Christmas. 0 stars, do not recommend. I was thinking that I would use this as an opportunity to share a big long brainstorm of baby names that I thought of. But first, I'm going to throw on some better clothes because I'm still in my pajamas because it's a lounge day, so I'm going to stay in my comfy clothes, but I'm going to get out of this. If you're interested in this, be sure to follow, like, subscribe, all of the things, and I will be back in just a few moments. This was actually going to be a Vlogmas video, but I never got around to filming it because I hate talking head videos. Like, I hate editing them. Mother Nature decided to dump some crazy ice and snow all over the East Coast, even down here in Virginia and down in Texas. And in all the warm places that I've lived that aren't supposed to get snow, they're experiencing snow right now, and it kind of just makes sense to have a wintry themed vlog post, even though it's not winter, it's not Christmas anymore. And so whether you're expecting or manifesting or you just like a good aesthetic name like me, I pulled together like 100 or so different cozy, snowy, holiday inspired names. So like twinkly lights, fresh snow, no Christmas magic in January, it's icy, it's cold, let's warm up. I'd say grab a warm drink and let's chat it out, but again, it's January, so I've got my Zevia instead, and let's just jump in. Let's jump in this snowbank of baby names. Alright, first up, I figured we would jump into gender neutral names. We have the name Aspen, which means winter tree, Frost, like Jack Frost, which winter could also be spelled with Y, snow, like Snow White. Hollis is a nice alternative to Holly. Robin, like the bird, it is a winter bird. North, we all know northwest. It is a direction, it's where Santa lives. Zephyr means west wind. Stormy, like a winter storm. We have Cove, which is a sheltered bay. River, which obviously could be a frozen river. Briar is a thorny plant, and that makes me think of Briar Rose from Sleeping Beauty. There's cypress, there's ocean, wren, or the name Renly, they're tiny birds. Solstice is amazing, I really like the name Solstice. There's Lumi, which is a winter light. Vale is not just a city in Colorado, but Vale could also mean a winter valley. Oak or Oakley, ivory, which means pale white. Fern is freaking adorable, like Fern Gully. Indigo, there's Ember, Onyx, Rune, freaking awesome, like if you're into mythology. There's Merlot, which is driftwood. Salem, there's Haven, Cedar, there's Sol or Soleil, which means sun. There's Glacier, which is pretty unique. Glacier is an ice mass. Linden, and then Wynn, like Lynn, and Wiley, like Kylie, it means clever. Alright, so next up we're going to do our girly names, which like obviously names don't actually have genders. Anything can be anything. We'll start it off with Holly, which is an evergreen plant, and Ivy, which is a winter vine. There's Carol, like Christmas Carol. Lucia, which means light. Natalia means Christmas Day, but that could totally be year-round. Noel obviously means Christmas. Mary, but we could spell it M-E-R-R-Y, means joyful. We have Belle, which means beautiful. Elsa, Elsa means pledge to God, but it could also be a nod to the ice queen Elsa. There's Crystal, and it's like an ice shard. Bianca, which just means white. I think there's Nevi, which means snow. Era. There's Lumiere, another Beauty and the Beast. Hi! Emberly, which I did mention as an alternative to Ember. Alba, Mira. Serafina, which is beautiful. It means fiery angel. Celeste, which means heavenly. Winter Lynn. Garnet, which is the January birthstone. There's Opal, which is the October birthstone, but it means icy. Juniper, Estelle, Astra, Starla, Saren means star. If you're looking for a star name, I've got you covered. Dove, which means peas. Gwenira, which means blessed snow. Yuki, which just means snow. Morana, which means winter goddess. There's Isolde, which is the ice ruler. Aurelia, which is a variant of Ariel, and it means golden. Joy. Valia, with Winter Island. Erin, which means sea. There is Blanche, which means white. Colette means victorious. Amaryllis, and that's a winter flower. Clarion. Brisa, which is a winter breeze. Airless, which is a snowdrop. And that is my last girly-ish baby name for the winter themes. Alright, last but not least, we're breaking into the boy names. So these are names that lean towards boy-ish, but by all means, name your kid whatever you want. Start off strong with Nicholas, which obviously Saint Nick. There's Cole, obviously means charcoal. Jasper, which it means bringer of treasure. Brill, which means God is my strength. There's Crispin, which is freaking cute. It means curly haired. Jack, like Jack Frost. There's Klaus, is shepherd. There's Rudy. There is Felix. Blaine. Boreas, which is north wind, kind of like Aurora Borealis, but Boreas. Wit, like Whitney, means white. Magnus, which makes me think of Matilda, that means great. Orion, which is a winter constellation. Calder, which is rough waters. Brooks, which is a winter creek. And Everest, another one of my favorite names, snowy peak. There's Pax, it means peace. Wolf, super trendy, so is Fox. There's Sterling, which means pure silver. Caspian, like Caspian of the sea. Alaric, it means ruler of all. There's Harlan, like a lot like Harley, and it means rocky land. Wrapping it up, I have Bran, which means raven. We have Theron, which means hunter. All right, friends, that wraps up today's video. I hope that you liked my winter baby deep dive here in January, where it's not quite winter. I guess it's still winter, but I hope that you found a few new favorites to add to your list, or maybe something that at least sparks some inspiration. Who knows? If you love this video, make sure that you hit like, subscribe, drop your favorite name in the comments below so we can keep this conversation going. I gotta go change her diaper, but I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the Talking Head video because I know how much you like them because I don't. I will see you next time. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.